Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Life in 5, and today we are in Anaheim, California. We're going to be a lot of places. I'm with my daughter, Katya. It is her 23rd birthday today. Wow. Anyways, we are at the La Palma Park. Not too far from Disneyland, actually. They've got evidently a baseball stadium. It's Glover Stadium is what it says. But we are here because we're going to do a lot of different things for her birthday today. Biggest thing is we're going to go to a Dodger game. In case you didn't know, she's a Dodger fan. That's why we're down here. But I said, well, before the game starts tonight, we'll go and do some fun stuff. And the first place we're going to go is to a community garden. And she has no idea why. She thinks this is the weirdest way to start a day. And that's okay.
Can't go in.
Do you know what those are?
Yes.
What are they?
Bug life statue.
They're from Bugs Land. That's right. These were at Disneyland. And when you were a kid, you loved going to Bugs Land. And I found out they gifted them to this garden. How cool is that? You can come and experience a part of Disneyland history for free in this little garden. I mean, it's closed, so we can't really fully experience it. But it sounds kind of neat. What do you think?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Major Manny. Who do we have there? Stick. His name is Stick. Really?
Francis. No, that's
Francis is the ladybug.
Ladybug.
Oh, this is sad. We'll get back to you on this, evidently. This is kind of fun to watch. Back there we have Dim. Looks like he's part of the shed there. You can see his face coming out. Looks like quite a nice garden, actually. You can see it's very well manicured and kept for. My daughter was excited to see the pomegranates growing there.
What's his name?
The back of the shed there, you can see the hind end of Dim. Look, they have rocks. Must be a circus thing. So kind of a fun little thing here that you can just stop by and visit. You know, these were evidently gifted from Disney to the community garden. It's kind of a neat little place. I think we might have a breakthrough. What's his name?
Slim.
Slim, that's right. Good job. All right, should we go off to some other fun locations?
Yeah.
We're off to another spot. We have made it to Orange, California, just outside of Anaheim. Guess it's next door to Anaheim, you might say. We are at the famous Orange Circle, or Orange Plaza, I think is actually the technical name. This is the one thing we're doing today that is really more for me than her. Sorry. I told her if we came down here, there's something I had to do. So we are gonna go in. They have a cool antique store. It's where Justin Scott of Random Land has his shop. And there's a hat that I've been wanting. He hasn't had them online, so we're gonna go see if he has them at his booth in the antique store. There are tons of different booths in here selling all kinds of great little nostalgic knickknacks. We've made it. They have the hot sauce we wanted to get at the Jackrabbit Trading Post. They have a hat. This is really bright orange. That's not the one oh, wait. There it is. Whew. That's the one I've been looking for. I've been looking forward to getting one of these hats. It's been sold out online, so I had to come down here to California to buy one, and the hot sauce as well. But I want to have this hat for a future video in September we're going to be doing. But I plan on wearing this when I drive Route 66 in September. So we've got our mission accomplished, so now we can go do all your stuff now. One of the booths they have in here that's really cool is this Bob Gurr booth. He's one of the original Disney Imagineers. Designed the Autopia, the monorail, the Doom buggies in the Haunted Mansion. So kind of cool. They've got some autographed things and other Disney items. Well, we got our bag of stuff, and at the register they had these buttons. Oh, mine's upside down. It's the Adam Wu Circle of Goodness, and we're at the orange circle, and they're orange. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, kind of a neat little thing. I remember them saying they were gonna drop some off here. I thought they would all been gone by now, so kind of a neat thing. You got a jacket. Happy birthday for your jacket.
Thank you.
I got a hat and a bottle of hot sauce, so I've been all over the place trying to get those things. Now we're gonna head off to our next destination of the birthday day.
Which is?
I don't know. I told Katya that she has to put her jacket on since we bought it here, and she's like, I'm not putting it on. I said, well, you're gonna pay me for it then, and so now she's gonna put it on because it's like 80 something degrees. So let's take a look and see it. Look at that, hard rock, the Beatles. Now go ahead, show them what's the part you want to show them. This is the part that's the best, she said. Look at that. And we can recreate it when we cross the street over here. Like we can go on the sidewalk. No, maybe not. There you go. Well, happy birthday.
Thanks.
It's kind of funny. I don't know if you can hear it, but the guy over there is playing Baby, You Can Drive My Car on the piano. Which is fitting for her jacket. Every year for her birthday, Katya has had to come and get a Slurpee. Evidently, she does not like the confetti chill Mountain Dew birthday cake.
It's not terrible.
The face said otherwise. Slurpees have been acquired. I just went with plain Coke. I tried that Mountain Dew birthday thing. It was okay, but I just went Coke. She went with some sort of weird mix of
Tropical Coke and cherry.
tropical Coke and cherry. Whatever. So there you go. Happy birthday. Every year on her birthday, we come to get her birthday Slurpee because 7-Eleven is her birthday. I think she was a kid and she didn't realize it was not for her that they gave out the Slurpees. All right, let's go to our next destination. For our next stop on the birthday itinerary, we had to stop in Baldwin Park at the first In-N-Out. Well, technically the first one was where that freeway is, and they tore it down, and then they had a building here for a number of years, and then they tore it down, built a new one on the other side of the freeway, and put the replica here. But this is the first one, so it's kind of cool to see how little it is. I hope the burgers over there are 25 cents still. Do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Dang it. Always getting screwed. And it's kind of funny because they've got like all the old bottles of soda that they used to have. And the funniest part is they have the cigarette machine that was on the other side. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. So just kind of a fun place to kind of stop and visit. And now we're going to head under the freeway. I was told we're not going to walk, we're going to drive, and we are going to get us a burger. I finally found an advanced school that will accept me. It's In-N-Out University. In-N-Out University is actually where they do training for managers and things, is what I understand. And then they've got the company store. So we're going to check out the merchandise before we get a burger. We did our shopping in the company store. I got some soccer slide style shoes, and Katya got a t-shirt that reminds her of her childhood from the 60th anniversary. So that's like 16 years ago. But anyway, now we're gonna go in and get a burger. Here is a photograph of store one from the 90s. This is over where the replica is today. You can see it's just a drive-through on both sides. No seating area.
Guest number 86, please. 86.
Is it good?
That's a lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese. Katya had her birthday In-N-Out burger. Went with a 2x3, which is 2 patties, 3 cheese, for her 23rd birthday. We both actually got that. How was your birthday 2x3?
That was good.
She's like, I'm not gonna eat it all. I said, just order if you want it. So she ordered it, and then she ate it all. And then there was a lot of cheese on that wrapper. But yeah, that was actually really good. We've done that before. When I turned 44, I got a 4x4. So
When I turned 10.
when she turned 10, she got a 1x0.
No, I got a double. This is double digits.
Oh, double. She got a double digit. That's right. We have arrived in our destination. We're in Culver City, California. Katya's been asleep in the car. Not to mention that I don't think she knows where Culver City is to start with. It's not far from downtown Los Angeles. But right up here, I think at the next block, is the site we've come to see. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No.
She doesn't know. I'm excited. I've not been here before. There it is.
Are we seeing the Tron building?
We are seeing the Tron building. So this building here across the street, this was used in the movie Tron. This was Flynn's Arcade. It's kind of cool. Around the corner they have a little canopy that says Flynn's Arcade. I doubt there's really an arcade in there, but we love Tron. I think she's a bigger fan of Tron Legacy. Do you like Legacy or the original?
Legacy, but the original's good.
The original, okay, all right. Yeah, I think because they had Flynn's Arcade in the sequel in Legacy, but I don't think it was actually used at this location. I think they actually kind of, I don't know, CGI'd it or whatever. But it looks like it is for lease. We could move in here. We could bring back Flynn's Arcade. That could be us. We could save Tron. They have a plaque here, and it does not talk about Tron. It actually says that this building was built in 1925 by Dr. Hull, Dr. Foster Hull to be exact, to be the most modern medical or hospital facility in downtown. So kind of cool. And they put that plaque there in 1983. And then it became a future arcade. Well, probably not really. And it's only the second floor that's available. But that is where Flynn lived, or at least had his office where he hung out. All right. Was that cool or was that not cool?
That was cool.
That was cool? All right. Well, should we go to the next destination? All right, we'll go to the next spot. All right, so we're only like 10 miles from the last spot, but it was like 35 minutes to get here. Because the traffic in California is fun. We're in Santa Monica. You ever been to Santa Monica? She's never been to Santa Monica. I don't know the last time I've been down here. It's been a long, long time. Not since I moved away, I don't think. But anyways, we can see the pier down here. And we've got to be fast because we paid for 30 minutes to park, which was $10. And beyond that, it ends up being more. So we decided we'll just do that and hurry. It's evidently a very busy day heading out to the pier. You can see just a few people. There is the Santa Monica Route 66 end of the trail sign. Now this sign is not the actual original ending of Route 66. It used to be, I think, in downtown LA, is what I understand. But they ended up running the road down here because I guess it was maybe more dramatic, picturesque, whatever. And the sign was actually placed there by the store over here that is selling Route 66, shirts and items to bring in tourists. And there's lots of people taking pictures. So they got this cool Route 66 100-year anniversary hoodie. Oh, come on, we missed an opportunity. $67. Now we're on the other side of the sign. Shouldn't it say start of the trail in case you're headed to Chicago? But I guess that's not the case. It's only the end. Katya decided we'd walk down the pier so she could go touch the water on her birthday. I guess a little birthday touch of the ocean. But I told her we only have 10 minutes because it took us 10 minutes to walk here, and so it'll be 10 minutes to get back. And I don't really want to pay $15 for another 30 minutes when pretty much we've already done what we wanted to do. let's see you touch the ocean for your birthday. Because this is a big deal, I guess. She said, look how busy it is. Here it comes. Did you touch it? I have tennis shoes, so I don't want to get them wet. I'm not like her with Crocs. I know. Her chacos are not wet. There you go. I touched it. I did it, Katya. I touched it. I touched the ocean. Yeah, I've touched the ocean many times. But I don't want my shoes to touch the ocean because wet shoes is not a lot of fun. How was it?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Now you're gonna get all covered in sand walking back to the car. It was all part of my master plan. Just a little bit of sand there. Does it feel comfy? If I'm not mistaken, this is also the place where they filmed the intro to Three's Company. I think the original intro. I think the later one was at the LA Zoo. But I'm pretty sure it was here, down at the Santa Monica Pier and at the beach where they filmed that. So another little cool historical spot. Now that being said, I asked my daughter if she thought that was cool and she said she didn't know what Three's Company was. It's fun to get old. Trying to head back to the car now before we have to pay more money. We had to run back to the car and made it like just at the time that our thing was gonna be up. How was your time at the beach and the pier?
It's good.
You got to see the end of Route 66. Then later a couple months, we'll go see the beginning of it.
Ooh.
And I'll see everything in between. You might see some of it, but we'll see. So now, on to the main event. Headed to
Dodger Stadium.
Dodger Stadium. That's right. And of course, more traffic. We have parked, made it through traffic. Now we get to walk in foot traffic. It's we picked the lot 13 because it's $5 instead of $40, but you get to hike up the hill. She didn't care because I told her this is where we're parking. We made it to Dodger Stadium. Back in the outfield, they have these displays with some of the Dodger greats. Got images of their cards. Kind of cool. I have some of those cards. I remember them from when I was a kid. Kind of a fun thing. Katya is in search of her Dodger dog and chocolate malt. Last time we had to go to the top floor to get it. There was a break in the case. We found the chocolate malts 3 stands over, they said, so we're gonna head over there, see if we can get one. The place we went to get the ice cream, they did have chocolate malts, but they were not the ones we are looking for. We want the pre-packaged one like I used to get when I was a kid. That is what my daughter wants for her birthday. And they said, no, they're now in center field. Only a couple places have them. So hopefully we get one because we came all the way to California to get a stupid ice cream, evidently. Do they have them? I hope they have them. Good news, she got her chocolate malt. There it is. Are you happy? Okay. This is the malt. All right, how's your Dodger dog? Let's see it. Look at that. Is it so good? Yay, Dodger dog. Oh, they're gonna throw balls up here. You gonna get one for your birthday? You wanna get a ball? You don't want one? Okay. We don't want one. Oh, you won't get one. Maybe. So the game's about halfway over. Dogs are gone. Just about everything's gone. And Katya decided she needed another chocolate malt since it's her birthday. So we're gonna wander off. She couldn't miss the game though, so I'm gonna wander off, see if I can find some for her. It gives me a chance to kind of look at some things because I never got to really come out to center field when I was a kid. This area, if you didn't have a ticket, you didn't get to come. They weren't connected, so it's kind of fun. This is something cool under the outfield stands. They have a nod to Vero Beach. You can see up there, VB. That was for years and really decades where the Dodgers had their spring training facility. I actually went there in 1988, and it's kind of cool to see the old signs they had because it was known as Dodger Town. That was the name of the facility, and when they left to go to Arizona, I think it's a sad thing for the locals. It was honestly sad for me because, you know, that's part of the history that just is gone.
With 4 strikeouts against fastballs, 4 seamers, sinkers, and cutters.
So bobbleheads are a big thing with Major League Baseball, and they have this wall with these windows, and these shelves are full of bobbleheads. And this is crazy. I've never seen such a collection of bobbleheads before. This is pretty amazing, really. It's not looking good. They're down to their final out. 9-2. And Kyle Tucker hits the ball. And it's a long fly out. Happy birthday. And the Diamondbacks win the game. We found our way back onto Route 66. We were on the Arroyo Seco freeway from Dodger Stadium, which is the old Route 66. That's kind of a crazy drive, don't you think? There was like, people had to pull in like a space of like 1 car length onto the freeway. It was crazy. But yeah, so this is where it gets hard following Route 66 because the path winds quite a ways through the cities. We're driving along Route 66. We ended up in Pawnee, Indiana. Well, it's really Pasadena. We're trying to make our way down back to Route 66, but this was City Hall and Parks and Recreation. There's a sign for Route 66. We are on it. That is the first sign we have seen that said Route 66. And we've been following it now for, I don't know, at least 12 miles since we left the Dodger game. Crazy. You can definitely tell that this is an older road. Lots of cool motels, like the Pasadena Motel. It's neon. This building with the windmill here is a Denny's. Previously it was something else. I can't remember the name of the business, but Denny's ended up taking it. It was an early restaurant for them, and they were going to tear down the windmill and make it like their other one, but evidently locals persuaded them to get it to remain the same. It's kind of a neat building. Makes me happy when I see signs that tell me I'm still on 66. Means I'm going the right way. It's a lot harder than you think. That old bridge, Route 66, Arcadia. Wow. We're still on Route 66. nice to tell because there's signs that say Route 66. We were driving along Route 66, and Katya had mentioned she might be a little bit hungry. It's like 10:30 at night, and we saw this sign, this cool neon sign for the hat. And funny enough, someone I work with just mentioned that she had heard about the hat and the pastrami and wanted to go here. And so I just made a quick turn and we pulled in, and we're gonna try the hat and see. I heard their onion rings are really good. It says they have world famous pastrami, so we'll go and see what we can find. So the pastrami dip is pretty good. That's a good sandwich. How's your grilled cheese and onion rings?
The onion ring is good.
You like the onion rings? Nice. Well, we have made it to our hotel. We are just, I don't know, maybe a half mile off of Route 66. It is late. It's been a long, long birthday for Katya. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
She's tired. But we'll be back tomorrow. Well, it'll be probably a couple days till the video comes out, but we'll be continuing our adventure tomorrow and heading off to Route 66, I think is what we're going to check out tomorrow. At least some of it. So, thanks for watching this episode of Jason's Life in 5, and until then, happy travels.